Hello there, I'm Cody, and this is Frankensets, the show where every single week I take sets from multiple brick toy brands and mash them together to make something entirely new. And this week's project is Lego and Band Bow. First up is our Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter set, item number 75301. Released in the first quarter of 2021, it has a 474 piece count with 4 minifigures. This is going to be sacrificed instead of being built because it's not in scale with the majority of the other figures that I use for my Brick City. Those figures are the Mega Constructs line. Therefore, this item is a perfect candidate for the bits and bricks for any Frankenset challenge. And quite frankly, I think it's going to be perfect for this very first one. Next up is our second set we'll be using in this challenge, the BB-132 Space Fighter from Band Bow. Item number 6409. I can't really pinpoint the release date from this thing, but from the digging I did online, I think it was released sometime between 2014 and 2016. It has a 168 piece count with 2 2Bs, Band Bow's version of minifigures. I was going to build this initially, but the instructions that came with it were incomplete, and it wasn't in scale with anything else that I'm using either in Kesho City, so I'm going to be using it for this challenge, and it's going to help us make something awesome. Alright, so you can see that I'm digging around in the boxes here, kind of just seeing what I'm going to be working with. Initially, my first reaction when I was thinking about like what I'm gonna make is that I really want to keep the basic shape of the X-Wing. I was kind of like on the fence about making something entirely new, and then I was thinking maybe I should make like a variant of an X-Wing because I really love that ship. So I was debating between the two of them, and then eventually I just decided, you know what, I am going to do a variant of an X-Wing. I'm just going to make like some kind of like weird, maybe even like an off-brand X-Wing or something, maybe some kind of mechanic or, you know, in outer space saw one time and he thought it was pretty cool, so he decided to try to make one himself. So we've got the basic shape down for this X-Wing. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought just following the instructions would be not bad, but because I made it a little bit longer, it made stuff really weird. So I got to fill up this gap now, figure out how I'm going to do that, and then yeah, we'll continue from there. Okay, I made a couple of adjustments, and I think we're starting to get somewhere. The first thing that I did was I switched this bottom plate around. I didn't need it so long, I figured. So I shortened that up by putting it on the bottom, which really helped a lot. I probably should have just done that in the first place. Don't know what I was thinking. So anyway, then I added on some like little side details and stuff. We got a little cockpit now. This is looking pretty dope. All I really did was just take what's here and make it a little bit longer. All right, so let's press on. Part of the reason I started doing this Frankensets challenge thing was, well, not only because I wanted to start making videos for YouTube, but I really want to make my skills better at this kind of thing. I want to get better at making things when it comes to brick toys. And I think exercises like this, where you have to be creative and think outside of the box, and you only have a limited number of resources to use at your disposal, really help push you into a direction of mastery. And without further delay, I introduce to you our newest starfighter, the Good Gravy. So what's the takeaway here? Main important thing is that you can use other brands other than Lego to make something really dope. So I'm super stoked with what we made for the first Frankensets challenge. I'm gonna try to do one of these at least maybe once every week, once every 2 weeks. We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be something I'm gonna do a lot of though, because I love doing it. Like, that's been my favorite thing thus far of like all of this like toy making, brick toy pandemonium I've gotten myself into. With that being said, if you like what you saw, please leave a like, comment, maybe comment some brands you want me to check out, some sets even. If you have links to sets that you think would be really good for me to get a hold of and mash together with some other sets. If you have any kind of suggestions like that, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I will gladly take it into consideration, because there's a lot of brands out there and there's a lot of sets, and trying to decide sometimes is a little bit hard. Like, comment, definitely subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot here, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good one.